from there.
That's Bajaj Auto for you. Staying with the auto space, Sansera Engineering is a stock which is on our radar. The company has won a 51 crore repeat order from a North American manufacturer of EV passenger cars. To discuss this order win, the pipeline, the business outlook at large, we're joined by B.R. Preetham, the Group CEO at Sansera Engineering, on the show now. Good morning, sir, and thanks so much for joining in. This is a repeat order for you because in the past, I think you won a 49.7 crore order from the same customer. Could you give us a sense of the company's current order book and what the pipeline is, and what does this set you up in terms of a full year growth? Any numbers that you can help us with, sir?
Yeah, good morning and thank you for having me on the show. You're right, this is a repeat order from this customer, but this order is for the passenger vehicle segment specifically. And this is very much in line with Sansera's overall plan of expanding our EV presence, expanding into XEV and pure EV vehicles. So this is definitely a start point in that direction. We have been working on this space and this is the beginning of the journey for us.
This is the first order that you've got for EV passenger vehicles?
This is on a pure BEV segment. Yes, this would be for the first order for the pure BEV passenger vehicle. Yes, right.
Okay, and what is the order book, sir, now, and FY23 growth forecast, if any?
Yes, order book is very healthy. As we had said that in the earning call also, our order book at in the end of the Q1 stands at 14.9 million rupees. So there is quite a good number of RFQs which are getting converted, specifically in non-auto and two-wheeler EV segment domestically. We have been consistently receiving orders, so we are on a right track. And on the FY23 projections, we are quite positive that the strong domestic demand will lead us to at least a double-digit growth on the year-on-year basis.
Okay, so can you also tell us of this total order book, how much do you expect to execute in FY23? And you're saying double digit, but that doesn't tell me much. I mean, it was 35% last year. Even before that, you had around 27%. So how much can we expect this time?
No, see, there are a lot of factors that are still, recession in Europe, energy crisis in Europe. We have just come out of chip crisis. So there are still uncertainties, but our new business order wins have kept us going, though there is a slight slowdown in the export market. The domestic and the new business wins have been very, very strong for us. So we do expect to continue to outperform the market by at least 8 to 10%. So whatever is the average market growth that you would have, we will definitely be better than market by about 8 to 10%.
Mr. Preetham, morning. Any other EV OEM orders that you're exploring, or ones which could be on the anvil? Anything further expected in FY23?
Yeah, on the domestic front, even during the call that I have mentioned that today, Sansera, we have almost been working with all the major now EV two-wheeler manufacturers. We are very happy to be associated with all these companies, be it startups or the thing. We recently also won awards, business awards from Ather, from Ultraviolet. We are now, working with a couple of more. So we are today probably covering the entire, two-wheeler EV segment in India. So our, order wins in this segment is quite good.
I missed the number that you told us. What's the current order book as of post this order?
No, this order book is part of the work in progress. So our order book, how we mention is, this is a peak annual revenue. So at maturity, this would be there. So that is how we actually declare our order book. So the order book numbers that I gave you is on our peak annual revenue, which is not yet started on mass production.
So what would the number be?
So it is very close to about 1,500 crores.
Okay, 1,490 crore. I think that's what you told us.
Yes,
14.9 billion. Yes, okay, got it. The net debt on your books is 600 crores. Do you have plans to bring it down? If yes, by how much?
No, we are on a expansion spree. So there's a lot of work that is going on. We have commissioned 2 new plants. One is commissioned and one is getting commissioned, and there's a very strong order book. So while we are our cash flow is good, we are generating that, we are also investing back into the business. So I don't expect too much of a change into debt. So there would be some small reduction, but it would not go up. So with even the expansion, we are able to fund it internally.
So when will these new plants start operating, and how much can it add to your capacity?
So this new plant, which is one plant, is already commissioned for the EV two-wheeler and hybrid engine component space. That is already started operational in the last quarter. And new aerospace and defense sector, where we are seeing a lot of traction. This is getting commissioned, or the plant completion would be in October. But there will be a validation process that will happen for next 4 to 6 months. So I expect the Q1 to start generating the revenues from this new facility. And this, with its full works, which is completed, it could add about 200 crores to the top line.
Mr. Preetham, within autos, you are supplying to two-wheelers, passenger vehicles and commercial vehicles. Can you give us a sense of where there is the most traction?
Commercial vehicle, passenger vehicles, both the sectors are doing well. Two-wheelers are definitely on the recovery. So we are seeing traction on all, but passenger vehicle and the commercial vehicle, there is there is much more positivity compared to the two-wheelers, but two-wheelers is also on the path of recovery.
We'll leave it to that. Thank you very much, sir, for joining in. That's Sansera Engineering for you. Get into a short break. We'll come back with more on the markets.